And it's Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Here's a happy Friday beer for you guys. A little too much head on there. But, you know, just let it settle a minute and I think we'll be all right. But here, let me get a beer mustache for you. As you can see here. There we go. Good. Oh, it's like fresh baked bread, I tell you. So yeah, we had like a 4.5 hour, almost 5 hour stream on Monday or Tuesday, was it? It was just, everything's just been off schedule. Everything's just been fucking crazy. It's spring break 1. Okay, you gotta give it up for fucking. Gotta give it up for spring break. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. My little, my Zoom log. That kind of, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So, we got close up. But, yeah, it was a good week, you know. Sorry, I'm just getting things set up here. As you can hear, we got some music today, by the way. Oh, we gotta change some of this up real quick. Oh, well, what's up, everybody? I already got 4 people in on this. Let's change the stream name. Okay, let's see, single release, Quirky dad jokes. Yeah, recording a new song release. Yeah, New Music Friday, huh? New Music Friday, guys. It's a new day for music. I try to release, this is what we're doing here. This is what this stream's about. It's not about gigging and going out there and doing what all you hardcore motherfuckers are doing all the time. I'll tell you what, I have nothing but respect for you guys out there with the grind. I've, you know, got the grind here inside the studio, you know. That's what we're doing over here. Oh yeah, so here I am standing up, making my presence known. Just kind of feel like standing up. Today I saw a movie with my fam, my kids, and the wife, and we watched Super Mario Brothers, the Super Mario Brothers movie. It was fucking awesome. Okay, it was awesome. Yeah, I'm all sported up. I wanted to, I don't know, do something today. Like, we're gonna do some vocals, we're gonna do perhaps some drums for on the road, although we're not really set up for a drum recording. And that is an interesting point, huh? But yeah, but maybe we'll just do vocals. My voice sounds pretty good for a vocal day. Whew, Emmett, did you fart? That was a stanky fart, Emmett. I can smell it. Either that wasn't me. Nuh-uh. I didn't fart. Emmett. Woo, boy, what'd you eat? He's looking at me. Look at Emmett. He's just looking at me like, yeah, I farted. What's up? Okay, go ahead and fart, my man. Do your thing. It's okay. Windows are closed in here. Hey, let's check out this new release. You ready? It's called The Basement, all right, by Of the Willow Tree. Check it out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever. We're on all of them. Cheers, by the way. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. San Dimas High School football rules. If you guys don't know what that's from, that's a quote from the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. If you guys remember that movie. I love that movie. Grew up on that movie. Okay, they got a lot of history wrong, though. Napoleon was a dick. Napoleon was a fucking sexual conqueror. No, that was Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was a dick too. He was a psychopath, sexual conqueror, right? So was Napoleon, another psychopath. I mean, how many leaders that we have in this world are actually psychopaths? Well, too many, right? More than I can count. So check this out. We've got The Basement, all right? We just released this song. Let's play it for you right now, right off of my Spotify.
Hey, you, walking over there like you just don't care about a thing. You turn around,
yeah, there we go.
And come on back to town.
So this song, we wrote this song in-house, guys. We did all this in the studio here on a live stream. And you know, we've got some clips of the video of me doing it. I don't know if we have clips of me recording the vocals on here or YouTube. I'll have to check through that before they get erased. But I'm telling you, man, the song couldn't have sounded this way without me live streaming. That's the beauty of it, guys. That's the beauty of it. When I'm writing in here and I'm by myself, I'm kind of safe. I'm in a safe spot. You know what I mean? I'm not vulnerable. I'm vulnerable based off my feelings, and I try to get them down. I try to get them out on paper, and I do it in such a way that that takes a lot more time, I would say. And when I'm live streaming, it's a completely, even if 4 people are watching, right, which I am so thankful for, okay, it's still, I'm still vulnerable. Somebody's watching, you know, or somebody's gonna watch later, or whatever the fuck, you know, like, that's gonna be the way it goes, you know, like, and that vulnerability adds it adds something. It's psychologically, if you're not used to performing, then which I am. I went to acting school, got my SAG card at one point in my life. Never really got any work other than the work that I got my SAG card. You know, because you need to work to get the SAG card, right? And back in the days, it was like, what's up, Laggy Haggy? It's cool. Am I talking too much over my mix here? Yeah, listen to this again. I'll play it over and over again. Let my balls out. This song is just a lot more funky than I used to do, you know. And I've been inspired, by the way, by a lot of people performing, especially this new funk revival of recording. This part. Great lyrics here. These are great lyrics. New release. It's kind of a woe is me type of song, if you think about it. But I don't need pity. These lyrics just came out of me right then and there. If you guys remember, here's one of my favorite lyrics of the whole song. It's when I'm talking about Pee Wee Herman right here. All by myself now. I'm a loner, daddy. I'm a rebel, daddy. Oh yeah.
I'm Pee Wee Herman's mentor.
That's the one. That's the one right there, dude. I'm Pee Wee Herman's mentor. I mean, come on, right? That's it, dude. That's it. That is it right there. You know what I mean? I had to throw some soul in there, you know? It's a burning desire, you know? I had to throw some of it in there. So. Yeah, and then I think of like some older classic rock stuff that I used to hear, even earlier classic rock era, kind of your bubblegum area 50s. What's that song? I can't remember, but it's in my mind while I'm writing the song. And then obviously there's a little bit of Rage Against the Machine in there, if you hear, with the bass line. There's another song, I forgot the name, it's on the Crow soundtrack. Doom, doo, 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 you know? So, yeah, it's awesome that we got album release, you know, single release today. Single release. This is my single, what you're kind of hearing in the background. It's called The Basement. We did it in the studio, live streaming. I mean, come on, guys. How many other channels do you watch where somebody's got 16 channels of fucking Play-Doh here, and I'm going through trials and tribulations, takes after takes, and fucking, especially with the drums. With the drums, you know how long it took me to get these drums done? It was like 100 takes. Fucking 100 takes. You kidding me? 100 takes it took me to get these drums done. Probably almost 100. Insane, you know? And it's like a niche group of people, to be honest, who wants to watch somebody suffer like me. I'm suffering through it. I'm letting you guys watch the whole process of me suffering. Yes. Dude, it's painstaking work, and I'm fucking up so often, and you just gotta take it in and swallow it. You know what I'm saying? Swallow that pill, because it's a hard one. And live streaming it, I see people putting up their final product, or maybe building stuff in the box, which is really cool. I like watching everybody do their own thing. I'm just doing my thing, you know? Like, my thing is really this song you're hearing right now. This is a product of live streaming. This was my first of the Willow Tree, one of my first. There's Mama Told Johnny. You can find them on Spotify. It's so funny, on Spotify initially it was like almost 1,000 listeners for this one song. It was called Open Up Your Mind They Lent. That's like the most popular song there. It didn't go to any like farms or any of those things to get likes or anything. It was just a natural process, and it's almost at 6,000 streams, which fucking rocks to me. I'm sorry, as a small fish in a big pond, that rocks. Okay, am I making myself clear here? Okay, that's good. So we've got a couple. So we release a song. Hey, even though the process is painstaking and you're watching me go through it, I'm trying to make you laugh on the in-betweens and keep you entertained with my dancing moves, okay, because they suck, okay. I'll tell you right now, I'm a quirky dancer, okay. You know what I'm saying? New Music Friday though. Right? New Music Friday. That's where we're at. And if you like what you're seeing, give me a follow, okay? Okay, right up there. Well, I'm at 21 out of 50. I need 50 in order to be affiliated. If I'm affiliated, I'm in the algorithm in some kind of low-shaped way or form. Okay? And then once I make my way up that little fucking bitch of a ladder, then I'll have to climb you leave a little bit higher, because I think the ladder's about as high as motherfucking space, okay? I gotta actually climb, and once I get to the atmosphere and burn up, then I'm on fire. Once you're on fire, baby, you just go with it. Go with it, right? That's what we gotta do. We gotta climb the impossible glass ceiling of a ladder, right? Glass escalator, as a sociological terms may call it as well. Well, you have to climb that fucking impossible ladder. Get up that ladder. Get up there. I feel a shabba-da-da-da-ma-na-na-ma-ma-na-na. Yeah, that's right. So we got that basement, but here, while we're talking, I might as well just play all my other stuff. This was the release 2 weeks before the basement, okay? This is called Polypeople. And this was a rock song, which I spent about 1 million takes doing drums alone. But we did it all live streaming. And that's what this whole stream is about. It's about the process. The painstaking process of recording just a single. So we release a single every month, and I would love to do an album, but unfortunately, the waiting, it wouldn't hold up to my one song a month goal. You know, I would have to write music on the side, non-live streaming or something, or I'd have to like write more music and then just have a fucking plethora of music. Plethora. Okay? You know, it won't feel well at all. It'll just destroy you. I tell you. That's the way it is, you know? Hey, but if you like this song, if you like what you're hearing, we do all sorts of, we genre hop in here, from country folk to electronic rock, to even electronic music. If you look up my other Spotify, I got another Spotify, just Nick Salcedo. That's who, you know, saying my name right there, okay? Because that's who I am. That's the guy who's writing this music, okay? That's where my classical music is, all my composer stuff. You know, like stuff we've written for troubled youth, or even, I want to say, disadvantaged youth and incarcerated youth, where I would actually, I'm kind of the lone star on this, write music for these kids. And so a lot of the music that I wrote, I took their lyrics out, because obviously you gotta have their permission, there's some legal stuff involved. So I just played the instrumentals on Spotify, and those songs were emotionally taxing, but I didn't have to be vulnerable when I wrote them. And writing music of my own, that's where you're vulnerable, you know? Like, I could feel their feelings, and that's part of the whole process of writing for others, is empathy, right? Much less empathy, you know, the sympathy for committing bad actions, they're two different things. It depends on who you are, it depends on your story. I can sympathize, but like, yeah, the empathy is more or less the component to understanding another person's perspective, so you can write something, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? And that could be done. I mean, we watch movies all the time, right? And the movies we watch, they honestly train you to empathize with certain characters, right? So all of us in America, especially here in America, throughout the world now more so too, especially with the digital you know, everything being online, Netflix, and all that. So everybody has access to everybody's movies, right? And even on the social media. So we're nitpicking all the psychological constructs that relate to us on a spectrum of personalities, right? And we are engineering that material as artists to make you feel something. So when you feel something, you're going to empathize nonetheless with a character that you feel something for, you know? And whether it be at first pity, whether it be whatever the root cause of your feelings may be, are going to determine your approach, you know? So empathy is more or less a non-biased approach. It's kind of being neutral when you're writing the songs, and so you empathize with these characters by being neutral and just taking it all in like a glass window, right? Just seeing it going right through you, essentially, and not holding it in. So it obviously goes right through you, leaves, you know? But as it goes through you, it's giving you information on a quantum level about what is going on and how that makes you feel. And you can write that down in musical or notation. You can also do more. You can write it down in many different forms: writing, art, painting it. And I'm, in this case, doing it with music, okay? So when it comes to my own stuff that I write and that I release every month now, right? Like the song we're hearing right now, Mama Told Johnny, we wrote that all in-house. And you know what? I didn't really worry about overproduction. It's not what it's about. It's not about overproducing, it's about the moment for me. So it's about being real. Because we're not seeing a lot of that anymore. We're seeing, you know, the short clips, it's emerging, and people not listening. So if you're one of those people who just don't care about listening, the stream might not be for you, because it's a process, you know. You might want to see some short form stuff, you know. But that's not normally the Twitch audience. That's why I really like this platform, and YouTube as well. And so the Instagram platform, you have to model it after the short form or even medium form skits, you know, which I would, if I had time for it, I would do it. You know, to edit my material and make it all crisp and clean, that would be great. Probably would get me more views. Who knows? But this is what I'm doing. I really enjoy just the process in here, right? So as we're doing that, as we're focusing on the process, we're understanding where we're at. And when I do it live, like kind of coming back to everything, is when I do it alone in the studio, like for example, when the Uvalde massacre happened, I wrote a song, and I had COVID at that time, but I was just so like emotionally torn, and I wanted to write a song, and I was calling friends about it, you know, saying, hey, you guys want to collaborate? And you know, people wanted to, everybody's got their thing, but I just had to get it out, and I ended up not collaborating. I ended up just, I was experiencing something right then and there. I had to put it out there. I had to record it, right? So when I recorded it, that emotion, I also had the kids, and we were watching the kids, and my wife was home teaching from Zoom on, you know, because of COVID and all that. And so it was around that time. And so I don't know if it was like right after that, but yeah, she was still teaching from Zoom, I think. And I remember like coming in and out of the studio, doing vocals, like, okay, I gotta get them out. So I came in, did like 1 or 2 takes of that, you know, and and that's it. You know, I wouldn't have time to do more vocals. I would just have to focus on what I was feeling at the time. And I've obviously like, practicing. I sing throughout the day in the house, anywhere I am, in the shower or whatever. Although my shower doesn't have tile on it, so I wish it did. A tile shower, it makes all the difference. I put microphones in there. That would be a chamber, But like, yeah, I was just practicing during the day, and then I come in the studio and I would write stuff like right there. That's all I had time for, and that's how I would get many of my songs out. I was just like, I just got to get stuff out, and I don't want to worry about the production too much. I got to do my job right, like by being a good singer or being a just consistent player. Or playing something that sounded good. You don't necessarily have to be good at it. You just have to be good at how to play something, right? And so I would consistently do those things, and it was a different experience than live streaming. So live streaming, the song that you're hearing now is Spacetime, and that's like the last song I wrote before live streaming. Spacetime was released this year as well. So like quantum physics stuff, Spacetime. I'm really into that stuff. But Spacetime, yeah, it's a good song. It is. I wanted to kind of model a lot of the pop stuff with the yeah kind of thing. I'm hearing a lot of that going on. Not so much now, but I'm late to the game on it. Wanted to try it out, But like, you know what I mean? Like those like goal stuff, like the sports, the like goals type of thing, like reaching for the sky or climbing a mountain type shit, But like I just kept on. Like, once I got to live streaming and writing music, it's a different feeling, folks. And I'm not dogging it. Like, once you get I've heard some people say that trying to toggle video and audio is creatively distracting. But I don't think so. I think it's a new art. It's a new art form. Just as we could write music on a sampler back in the days, we've upped the ante, and now we're doing our DAW work, doing it live, also doing video and trying to like manage that all one person, right? And that is the beauty of this form of art. And it's now a form of art to where people are watching. I'm feeling more vulnerable, right? And that leads to great songwriting, great material. It does. I've like in the basement, the song that we released today, The Basement by Of the Willow Tree. It's on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music. It's everywhere. It's out there. You can use any of my songs in your posts on Instagram. You just search my song and it'll come up. Okay? So I'm everywhere. There's some songs in there that you might like and you might find useful to clips. So, hey, it would be an honor sharing that with you guys is what I want. So I'm trying to get it out there. But like, happy Friday, huh? Happy Friday. I cut my hair. Flockwind, Featherwing. What's going on, my brother? What's going on, Flockwind? I cut my hair. Did some shaving. Every once in a while I change my look up. So, I'm not a keep the same look kind of guy. I'm constantly changing myself. It's just the way I am. go incognito sometimes. Who knows? Cheers, Flockwind. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. I might have another one. Today is release day. We released. Here, let me show you what we're releasing real quick. It's The Basement.
Everything is fine. Didn't see the sun.
It's my latest release.
Hey, hey you, walking over there like you just don't care about a thing. You turn around and come on back to town. We're waiting for you to apologize for the things you didn't do. Somebody's gotta take the blame. Scapegoat train. Can you feel the pain? Can you feel the way? Can you feel the way I do sometimes when you're outcasted from society? I'm in the basement now. I'm in the basement now. It's inside my mind. I'm doing heavy time. I don't want to rhyme, but I can't help myself.
Yo, you gotta shoot me a follow, guys. Give me a follow. I'm trying to get to 50. Come on. You gotta hit that little follow button below and give me a follow. Bam. If I get a follow. If I get a follow. If I get a follow. Oh. If I
Herman's mentor. Babe, in the basement now. Locked in here somehow. Locked in here somehow. In the basement now. I'm in the basement now. Locked in here somehow. Can you find the key inside my mind of reality? Mind of reality. Throw away the key to the basement in my mind. I'm just doing some hard time. Doing some hard time. Prisoner in my own mind. Lost in reality.
Okay, that was cool. You know, that's the newest release that came out today on all platforms. You know, I know quirky humor, huh? Quirky, do some quirky leg stuff, you know. But these legs are deadly, okay? They're deadly. They can do karate kicks. I can do front kicks, side kicks, roundhouse. No, not roundhouses. Not roundhouses. Quirky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Kitchen, car. Oh boy. Yeah. Anyways. Hi. Look at these grays, guys. Look at these grays, huh? Salt and pepper, baby. That's what it is. Salt and pepper. It's beautiful. Why die when you can just go gray? You see that? It's good. Whoa. Oh, yeah. And the eyebrows. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Yeah. Little pluckage every once in a while. Got in trouble in the Marine Corps for doing that. Yeah, my staff sergeant called me the F word. Thought I was gay for that. Yeah. And he's like, who plucks their eyebrows? And some of the guys in the, you know, that did pluck their eyebrows, they didn't speak up. But he's like, if you pluck your eyebrows, he made a big deal about it. I'll tell you what, it was so funny. I didn't quit. I still plucked my eyebrows a little bit, cleaned them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Come on. You know? Where's he now? Where's he now? Metro was in, yes, early 2000s. And I was very metrosexual, I will tell you that. I was a metrosexual. I was a big time. I would shave my arms. Not only did I shave my arms because I was doing some swimming when I was in college. It was like a swimming team thing, not a competition. It's more like a swim class, I guess. But I just say I swam in college because I did. Okay. Yeah, that class was fun. I got to wear a Speedo. It was great. It was great. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Okay? I really enjoyed wearing a Speedo. It just had some kind of feeling like I was naked, you know? I would have swum naked if I could, but it was college. You can't swim naked. This is crazy. You can't do that. Swim naked, you're just they'll be like, oh, now we have to clean the pool. And I'm like, what do you mean you gotta clean the pool? I'm wearing trunks over this nakedness. No, actually, we would swim rain or shine. And swimming in the rain is amazing. It's an amazing feeling because the pool water is nice and warm. And then when the rainwater hits you while like your head's up above, it just feels good, to be honest. I don't know how to explain it, but that was also some kind of like Marine Corps thing though. We did some like like some of us were qualified, like myself, moi, to be good swimmers. You know, we were good swimmers, so they chose us to do the water sports. And those swim, like people trying to drown you. It was fun. It was fun. But that was so long ago. Let's just get to today, you know? Anyways, yeah, metrosexual was in early 2000. From 2000, I would say, to 2006 or so. You know? Or maybe I was late to the game when I started doing it. That's why nobody talked to me. Guess. I don't know. I would be like a loner Dottie, a rebel over at my college, just like this older dude, you know, who was kind of military looking, but no military in here. I'm such a free spirit. No, not anymore. I'm married and I have kids. Well, in my mind I am. Yeah, it's, you know, it's the way it is, guys. It's the way it is. But look, we got some stuff to do today. I just want to get one more Billy Bob beer in me. Drinking IPA beers when you record, definitely not a good idea, by the way. Okay, so what we got going on here. So funny. I'm looking at the screen right here. I'm looking at my top left here. And I can see the keyboards and the organ, and they've seldom been used in our streams. I mean, we've written a couple songs, but we never stream them. By the way, I've got another song we created, the second collaboration. Okay, the first was actually with Flockwind over here. Thank you, Flockwind, for that collaboration. And that was the Flutes Armada, and it's available on the Soundbite, Spotify. Flockwind was the guitarist for that. Thank you for that. Are less than pennies, so you'll get your cut for sure. I got you on as a. By the way, that's what collaborations. What we're gonna do with those? Okay, so I've got the distributor. Basically, I pay the fees for that every year. Okay, and that's kind of just I'm using it for a couple other Spotify accounts, right? So it's all good. So the because I wanted to do some ASMR stuff, so that's why I wanted to really, getting 2 accounts is no big deal, right? So currently 4 Spotify accounts, and then I worked on a song yesterday. So we were going to stream yesterday, but I didn't, because my son and I were writing music from his Nintendo Switch. So he has this chord game that you can build your own songs. I think it goes up to 4 or 5 or 6. He only plays 1 bar's worth of stuff, which is great for loops. But he's gone up, I think, to 4 bars. So he's playing up to 4 bars of loops, and it's basically like a MIDI. Like he'll understand MIDI knowing this program. It's by Korg, and it's a synth program. So it's got all these cool synth sounds, including these game synth sounds. So I'm like, dude, hook it up. So we tried doing an HDMI output, but the HDMI out for the games on the Switch, for the Nintendo Switch, for that particular game, was only allowing me to access a mono channel, which I could double through Loopback. I can use Loopback to double it up, or I can even do that in Studio One. But instead, I went out of the headphone jack and into my preamps, and then hit the low Z impedance, mad sure, whatever, and it sounded fucking sick. Okay, we got the levels good, and not to mention we made about 1 minute's worth of music. And so we're gonna do vocals on it. We're gonna do other synths on it. But dude, it's fucking out of this world crazy. And once I have his permission, he's going to let me share it with you guys. And we're gonna do a live stream of me building that song. It's a complete collaboration. Everett, my son, wrote the song. Okay, but he he's really good with coming up with the sounds. So he wrote the song, and then I'm using the DAW to arrange everything, instead of like looping and blah, blah, blah. So he's coming up with these really interesting far out sounds, and then I'm just recording them as I would with any of my synths, right? And you just kind of record like small snapshots of what you want, unless you're going to use the cutoff filter, which, I digress, is so much better than a digital cutoff filter. Okay, like if you have a plug-in synth and it has some kind of digital cutoff filter, it's still, no matter what you do, it's still a step. okay? Even though the resolution might not be audible, it's still a bunch of steps, stairwells, you know? It's still on or off, on, off, on, off, on, off, off, you know? With this cutoff, with a synth, it's voltage, you know? So that's what you're hearing, it's sweep through. And the computer's emulating that voltage, of course, but the real thing, it still has that voltage sound. I don't know if it's in part from the power supply and the sound itself, that the oscillators and stuff like that. But it's just a different experience when you use the analog machines for a cutoff on synth and stuff like that. Now, not to say that the cutoff plugins aren't useful in the digital domain, but when it comes to synth stuff, it's really nice getting and I still will go to both, but I prefer the analog because it's sweeping through a voltage parameter, right, of these different frequency ranges. And so it's just beautiful. You can hear the voltage. You really can. That's what makes analog so yummy, you know, and transformers for that matter. So yummy transformers. But I want to share that song with you guys. And then we've got this song Discovery, which if you want to hear it real quick, it's really cool, but we're probably not going to work on it tonight, but I will share it with you real quick. So let's just get out of the Spotify now. But Discovery is a song I wrote. And I thought this is one of those songs that I wrote here that I thought was going to be like a one and done, kind of like Mama Told Johnny. But it wasn't. It was like a songwriting session. And so in the future, I'm going to think about this more. I might have like days during the week where it's like a week, not a week, but a day of songwriting ideas. Like that'll be like the Monday stream maybe, right? And so the Monday stream would be like songwriting ideas. The second stream would be like focusing on the easiest ones to work on out of those, right? While the easiest ones to work on are being worked on, we get to the hard ones maybe towards the end of streams, kind of tighten things up or whatever, or not, you know. But like there's some songs that we can do that we write immediately, right? And that was in the basement, I'm sorry. That's on Spotify now, on all the platforms. And that song was a one and done type of thing. We came up with it right then and there. And then the next stream was doing vocals, and we focused on that, and we got all the vocals out done on that stream. And then we did drums, which is always a fucking multi-stream process where we're recording hundreds of takes of drums. All right, so that's it's just what it is, right? Especially when you're a non-drummer like me, you're non-bassist like me. I'm more of an arrangement artist and a vocalist, and I play all these things, right? I just toy with them, okay? So, a composer, if you will, I guess. But like, so this song I thought we had done, it's so beautiful. It really is. It really is beautiful. I'm like so proud of where my vocals went and when they came out, they were just in the moment. And, but the thing is we didn't get it. Like like towards the end, basically. And I was like, you know, I don't want to re-record just the end. I want to re-record the whole song, be able to play it all. That's how I roll. That's exactly what this song is like a whole song type of deal. So there's one microphone, that's the A440 right there. That's on the guitar, that's really close to the guitar. These two microphones in stereo configuration now, right? This one's left, this one's right, as you can see, like in the mix, right? So this one's left, this one's right, right? So, or this one's left rather, and this one's right, okay? But as you can see, these are my different tracks for that. And I've already bussed them out also, if you can see, they're all bussed out. right now. So everything can reach my summing mixer that's over here, right? That thing that's all analog. It's like you're hitting a console. And then I come out of that and back in, but we're not at that stage yet. We're not at that stage yet. And so with the mix here, these are my guitars, and I have them 6 feet away from the guitar in Blum line configuration. 2 AKG 414s. They're great mics, especially for rooms. I love these mics for rooms specifically. I don't really use them for any other application other than rooms, to be honest. And I have them in figure eight pattern, and I have them in a Blum line configuration. Okay, so with that and this is my low end. See how much louder that is, and it's focused. This is really picking up the low end of the guitar. This is picking up my highs more so than the lows, and it's picking up the room, and so it's giving me the stereo effect on the guitar without worrying about phase issues either, because they're far enough away. But always check phase. It's always important. And Studio One has a cool phase meter to see if you're out of phase, because sometimes your ears can deceive. But these are my vocals on the classic SM7. We didn't even use 2 mics on these vocals today, usually, or that day. We usually use 1 microphone or 2 mics, the 440, and then, where are you at? Let me put those right there. So we use the 440. Oh, they're in the same. What am I doing? Okay, so let me play this real quick so you can hear what we got. Everything sounds so beautiful up until the end, and we tried to fix it, but my dumbass forgot to play guitar when I was singing the next verses, because this is one of those songs where you can't stop playing the guitar when you're singing. It's all in one. So when you're doing this technique, when you're playing guitar, it's a very folk musician approach to playing guitar, or like the Punch Brothers, or you know what I'm saying? Like they all want to be in the same room and doing it all at once. So the bleed, you embrace it, and it's beautiful. And so you can't fuck up like I did, okay? So check this out.
Your motivation, it's infectious. Determination, shed some of that on me. My reservation, I've checked in, waiting in line for discovery. Waiting in line for discovery.
Laggy, how you still hearing crackling sounds? That's interesting. Okay. Quirky. Nope. Sounds good now. Oh, gorge. Like gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's such a fucking gorgeous piece. You know what I mean? It's just, God, right? I fucked up at the guitar right at the end. I fucked up right at the end. And I wonder if I have other takes. Should I check my pool of me not fucking up at the end? That was so in the moment. I might have other takes of that. So we'll get to that. But so we got to that verse, right? Now let's go to the second verse here. And it's just a beautiful, so this song is about live streaming. The song's about my experience live streaming, and it's called Discovery because obviously we're all doing it to get discovered in some way, shape, or form by other communities of people, whatever, right? It doesn't matter. The level of discovery can be just to meet people and have them see your stuff, to monetizing it, right? So that's, that's the whole. That's the whole approach. The song is about like the discovery process, waiting in line for discovery. We're all waiting, but the beginning, it's just like I'm in awe of many of those who have made it, and I want to learn from them because that's the way you got to do it. Okay, so check this out. Here's that second verse. See, I fucked up there.
Can I fill in as an apprentice? Can I start to work the line with you?
That's funny. Did you hear my dog bark or my dog sneeze? That was a sneeze from my dog. Listen.
Can I fill in as an apprentice? Can I start to work the line with you? I really love this. I forgot to mention I love this, spending time in here with you. I forgot to mention I need this. I wanna learn all that I can from you. Your motivation, it's infectious. Determination, shed some of that on me. My reservation, I've checked in, waiting in line for discovery. Waiting in line for discovery. Can I fill in as an apprentice? Can I start to work the line with you. I really love this. Forgot. I forgot.
That's right. That's where I fuck up big time. That's why we have to redo the song, because later, as you can hear, it's like right here.
I forgot to mention.
Like a fucking idiot, I forgot to play guitar there. I could punch in, but I will tell you this right now about punching in this situation. Punching in works when you are in the moment at that point and you want to. There's no way I can mock the settings. The mic settings are the same, right? But the energy in the day is different. So if it's a punch in, it would have to happen that day, because unless you're going for like a yell or a different kind of chorus or a bridge or something where you're going to change it up, it might be okay to do it on a different day. But the way my voice is characterized one day, there's no consistency in that. You know what I mean? But I appreciate it. It's just like for that purpose, I would never, even the guitar might be different, right? Because the strings are a little bit older on the guitar now from the day that we actually recorded this. So there might be some differences there. There also might be some differences in the song, in the understanding. I might be playing it better now. If I were to play the song now as opposed to when I did it, I might have a better approach with the guitar. And so everything, a different day means just start from scratch, in my opinion. Especially with the folky singer-songwriter vibes, you know, where you've got the guitar and the vocals, everything's recording at once. So it's like a one, you really can't, it's got to come authentic when you're doing that type of recording. By the way, like, it doesn't matter, like people have done probably that before, come in later, so you know what I mean. But yeah, so let's see here. Man, hey guys, also, if you like what you see here, give me a follow. We are at 21. I'm just gonna keep reminding throughout the stream to follow. The other day, so let's get out of here with this song. Okay. Save it. And I should have saved it for as today. Oh well. So that was Discovery. And that's going to be... See, I don't know if that is going to be a... like strings. I might put some strings in there, you know. It'd be cool to have a friend I know who plays cello do something on that. But he's in Europe or something right now, I think. So, let's see. On the road. Okay, this is it. Woo! Look at the vocals we did on this. Let's check it out.
On the road, they thought he was a friend. Who knows how? Who knows when?
dimes and a 10. Everything to hide. He's on the road again. On the road again. The thrill of killing. Ask him where you've been. He replies, I only tell my friends. On the road again. East and west and when. Tell us where you've been. Stop trying to pretend. Yeah, yeah, oh no. Yeah, yeah, oh no. Yeah, yeah, oh no. Yeah, yeah, oh no. Let's just say if we were to keep that, we would just put that here. But I don't like this vocal take. I'm just not as forward. And it's not about me being forward, it's about the microphone preamp level. And I know I've got many other takes where I was pretty close to the microphone and the preamp levels were louder, and that's, I think, more in the take one arena. Let's check that out. Let's just go here. On the road. Did you hear a bird tweeting? I thought I heard a bird. Let's just hear that again. I did hear a bird tweet. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it sounds like either a digital bird tweet or an actual bird tweet. On the road, thought he was a friend. Okay, enough of the muting there, Commodore. Commander Nicholas, enough muting there. You know, I was all walking around muting things as I see them, you know? Is my Christopher Walken mixing engineer or recording engineer? Is it not? Doesn't work, does it? All right. I get it. Shut the fuck up and play some fucking music, goddamn you. On the road, thought he was a friend. Hear some clipping, some clicking, clicks and pops, which are fixable, but I don't like them. So actually, where's my, are the vocals in a folder? They should be in a folder. Let's folder these fuckers. That's what I love about Studio One, baby. Pack that folder. Pack it. Pack it like a bowl. There you go. So now I don't have to do so much, Tony. I just gotta, you know, mess around with this message here. You know? You know what I mean? Not. All right. Now look at, I open the folder. What in the mother of fuckers? Oh, there you go. Check that out. So we got the folder of all the motherfuckers here. And then we take these motherfuckers, we put this motherfucker in this motherfucker, and we're good, motherfuckers, okay? That should be a little part of my little stream thing. I should make that. I should program into a stream. And then I can hit that button on the stream deck. Comes playing. It's going to happen soon.
On the road, thought he was a friend.
Okay, I'm just listening here.
On the road, thought he was a friend. Who knows how?
Dude, I might have the vocals, I just don't realize it.
On the road, on the road, thought he was a friend. Who knows how? Who knows when? As the killer arrives, with 2 times and a 10. Everything to hide. He's on the road again. On the road again. Tell us where you've been. He replies, I only tell my friends. Tell us where you've been. Only tell. On the road again. Tell us where you've been. On the road, thought he was a friend. Who knows how? Who knows when? As the killer arrives, with 2 times and a 10. Everything to hide. He's on the road again. On the road again. Tell us where you've been. He replies, I only tell my friends. Tell us where you've been. East and west and when. Tell us where you've been. Stop trying to pretend. Yeah, oh yeah.
I gotta record drums again. So on the release, just from looking at this song, I can tell you right now that the release for this song is gonna be most likely after the song called Discovery. You know what I'm saying? Because if we this song needs work, man. Needs some work. Needs work. It just needs one. I know we have many vocal takes, which we should go through. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of vocal takes we can go through, and we have a lot of drum takes we need to do. So vocals and drums, you know? And then, I don't know, guitar? Like, guys, what do you think about guitar on this front, you know? Should we throw some fucking... We got, like, just the acoustic, which gives it that Violent Femmes kind of vibe. Let's listen to the acoustic guitar real quick. Let's just listen to that and see where we're at with that. Yeah, see, here's where my vocals come in. Oh, no, what? Wow. Let's hear how that sounds in the whole mix. Because sometimes those type of fuck ups are authentic. And you know what I didn't realize? I don't know why I initially thought that these are some kind of brain fart things that I thought I recorded this all at once. But it seems like we don't have to redo the guitar. We've got it. We fucking got it. So we thank God. Because I just changed my strings on that. You know what I mean? Just changed my strings. And I was like, fuck. If I have to... I got it. I was trying to think, you know. Evil Swells, yeah. Oh, what kind of Evil Swells? What do you think? Check this out, though. In the mix. In the actual mixer. See, that sounds really cool in the mix, but let's hear it on its own. Doesn't sound bad. There we go. So that's where I want to hear it. Let's see how it sounds in the mix.
Tell us where you've been. Tell us where you've been.
Actually fucking sounds really cool. Evil Soul's guitar. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Electric volume swells while bending string. Yes. Yes. Didgeridoo. Yes. As far as the didgeridoo is concerned, it would do because it's such a drone style song. Totally. Where's my didge? Let's see if I have it in the right key. If my didge isn't in the right key, I would have to record the didge separately. But just like I've done this many times. So I got the didge here. I would record many. See, look, I don't look like the kind of guy that will play a didge because I got all fucking conservative haircut going on here, and it's just because I cut my own hair. Sorry, but dude, I'm totally your dreadlock didge player. Okay, I've got dreadlocks and I don't even know it. I don't have them, but I feel them hitting me all the time because they're so hard. And I feel the dreadlocks hitting me. So in my mind, I have dreadlocks. Even though dreadlocks aren't Australian, people with dreadlocks play the didge. So this is in, I think, E or D. If it was an E didge, it'd be pretty long, I think. The actual length has a lot to do with the note. The shorter the didge, the higher the note. Okay, so wait. Oh, but the didge would, the fucking didge would work in the song. That would totally work. Let's try it.
Tell us where you've been. Stop trying to pretend. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Do Aborigines have for off whale sounding? Far off. Aborigines do have dreadlocks? When I went to Australia, they were treated so bad by the I went to Darwin, which is like the bush. They weren't treated well by the colonials. I just spilled beer all over me. I just wasted 2 sips. Thanks, Mom. So I'm not like the best didgeridoo player, but I bought the story about this one. By the way, I bought this after 9/11. Right? So 9/11 happened, and we were like, oh, shit, we're going to war. Pack your bags. I was living in Okinawa, Japan at the time, and we were going to set sail for Afghanistan, but a typhoon hit us, derailed us, so our mission changed due to the weather pattern and the ship we were on at the time. So we went to East Timor, Indonesia. But on the way to East Timor, we stopped at Darwin, and while we were there, I got extremely drunk. No, I didn't. But I bought this didgeridoo. You know, bought it in town. put on some new beeswax since then. It's been over since 2002 or 3. Smells good. Ah, I love these things. So I played this, you know, for many years from that time. But that would be cool. Should I record the dig in there right now? Why not, right? Why the fuck not? Let's do something. We'll use the SM7 that's already in place, too. Or not the SM7. Oh, boy. We'll just make a new channel because this is another domain. Might go with the flutes, so we'll stick it with the flutes, you know. A mono channel. It's just gonna be one. Yeah, blue for didgeridoo rhymes. Input 5. We've got 16 inputs. Okay, that's BURL, the best converters. Now, guys, look, I'm not endorsed by BURL in any way. Okay, I'm not endorsed by BURL Audio. Let me just say this with the headphones off. I'm not endorsed by BURL Audio in any way, okay? But I spent some money, okay? Bought their converters. And those of you who think you can get away with the rigors of digital recording on an Apollo converter or anything less than BURL, you're out of your mind, okay? So yeah, I'm a wannabe. So the BURL is a system that was created by a guy named Rich Williams in Santa Cruz, California. All the components in that machinery, in my converters, my A to D, D to A converters, are of the highest quality you can find. The proprietary transformers, what converters other than maybe API and Neve are using transformers in their conversion and proprietary op amps as well? Nobody. BURL is a boutique company that, I mean, their converters were used for mostly mastering grade approaches to music. Jimi Hendrix by Eddie Kramer, you know, like when he remastered, I think, that the Jimi Hendrix's stuff. But Eddie Kramer is a big BURL user. Much of your East-West Studios, much of your big names, they're very familiar with the BURL systems, right? So I got them, and I'm building it up to 24 inputs, 32 outputs. I want a lot of outputs. I really like having that flexibility. What would I use those outputs for? Well, one, it would be space. It would create space between your mix and between your sounds when you have multiple outputs. And when you're summing it down to 2, it just creates space. 2, you have more outboard possibilities when you have more outputs. So you can, I have a couple compressors here that I go out. I do parallel compression with quite frequently, you know. So outputs for your compressors, your outboard gear is really necessary. And so 24 inputs is plenty for me, at least my situation and my setup. I'm using 16 and I can get away with everything with 16, okay? But I'm using the BURL Mothership as opposed to the B16 Mothership just because of the modular configurations that could be achieved on this system, on this chassis, right? So it's like Vance Powell, right? White Stripes, you know, recorded, you know, Jack White in many of his projects. he swears upon BURL, and he even says you can't tell the difference between tape and the BURL machines, other than the low noise floor, right? So obviously with the tape and the consoles, you have a noise floor, which is related to the power supply, which imparts the sound. But BURL figured out a way around that. Obviously, in today's age, we don't like a noise introduced. We like a more clean sound. So that said, that's like maybe the biggest difference. But the BURLs were designed to sound exactly identical to 2-inch tape on a Studer A800. Okay? And people like Vance Powell, who have both Studer A800 and the BURL setup, have done A and Bs, and they can't tell the difference. Can't tell the difference. I have been to different listening events. Different events where they were comparing the BURLs versus the industry standard Avid HDIO setups, right? Which the majority of major studios are running off of, right? The BURL blew Avid away. It blew it away in not only low end, not only high end, but especially where people forget to really focus the richness of sounds, the mid-range, right? So it really soared in the mid-range, right? And I don't know their emulation process, but it has a lot to do with the transformers that they have. They're very, very, very large. I think they're the largest of their kind, and they're proprietary wound with, I think, iron or nickel. Pretty sure the preamps also have transformers. But like, it's just, it I don't know what it does, but it does something with the low end, allowing you to hear the end of the low end where that scoop from the bass comes in, you know, the mid range, but without mudding the mid range. So it's like so much clearer, right, across the mid range, which adds fatness. Saturation, when you clip, you got to get to a certain point to where it really fucks up the sound, right? And so when I'm recording, it's all at ease. It's not like, oh, looking at my DAW and seeing, oh, I got to be -12 here, -24 here, blah, blah, blah. Got to be -10 for the drums. Make sure it's hitting the faders there. I'm not even paying attention to that anymore. Back in the days I was. But with the BURL, I'm looking at the first step of knowing if it's too loud is looking at your preamps. Okay? You look at the preamps and how those are functioning. And if they're a little over, depending on what you want, then the preamps are the way it's basically going to let you know. Preamps and the summing mixer. And the reason I have them both connected when I'm tracking, including the summing mixer, which you would assume that would be only used for like a tracking session, right? Or I'm sorry, a mixing session. Like once you're done tracking everything, go into the summing mixer, you know, and see how that pushes. I like to do it all at once for efficiency purposes. And I've also learned from other BURL artists and people who work there that they do that as well. They're like, because that's basically the summing mixer. It's like you're hitting a console, right? And so, and it's all analog, so it's you're literally slamming this thing like a console. So you want to know the extent in which, when you're gain staging, how hard can I push this in the beginning? You know, if you want a sound to come through, right? Like especially drums, how hard am I going to push this in the beginning? How hard can I push these preamps? How hard can I push these converters? And that's where the BURL Vancouver comes in. It lets you know in the analog domain, oh, you're pushing too hard now. And you can't get that level of metering in the digital realm. It's going to tell you when it's pushing too hard. It's universal, and there might be some emulations out there to help nullify that process. But for the most part, if you go past digital 0, you're going past it, right? There's no end to that, right? But when you go into analog realm, you're going into saturation. There is no 0. There is, but it's like a voltage meter instead of a digital capability, So that's the big difference, So when I want to know how my sounds are going through the analog sense, right? And so that's why I like to push it through analog to digital to analog when I'm even tracking. So it doesn't matter how hard you're pushing things, but you want to know, I don't want to move my faders that much beyond 0 when I'm mixing. I really don't. I really don't. That's what it comes down to. Do I want to do a lot of EQ work, and do I want to adjust the faders so far because I didn't get the recording level right? I don't want to have that problem, and it's always fixable later as opposed to earlier. I want to get the most out of all the instruments that I have. So with that said, that's why we try to slam those preamps. It's not about, you don't slam them maybe if you're doing a room or ambient environment. You're trying to get the soundscape. So maybe you don't slam it there. But when you're trying to focus on like vocals, for example, or bass or drums, you want to reach in my process, you want to reach the potential of those preamps. You want to get the most out of those preamps for those particular instruments. You really, like, in my opinion, in my process, I want to get the most that I want out of the preamps for those sounds, because I know that from the microphone to the cable, obviously from the instrument to the microphone to the cable to the preamp to the converters, where it ends at preamp, right? That's that last point of analog activity that you're going to get. Are you going to make up for that gain in the box? Or are you going to fucking rock it out right then and there? That's my approach. Am I going to like make up for this shit later? No. Why don't I have it now with the character that those preamps bring and let them shine? Because those preamps really shine when you're pushing them beyond their, like, to their max. That's when they really shine, So, with that said, guys, we are going to take it off. I know you guys were expecting maybe some vocals, but really it's live music Friday, and we had some crackling going on. Got you. But we're going to cut the stream off and be back with you tomorrow morning. I don't know. Is anybody else experiencing sound issues or crackling? Might be. Yeah, okay. Only happened for 3 seconds. Well, with that said, I think let's play the basement one more time, but we're not going to get back to the vocal end of things, because I think we might have it for the portion on the road. I might re-record drums tomorrow morning. So, with that said, guys, good night and good streaming, and be safe out there, and happy Friday. And before we cut out, I will play On the Road one more time. Or I'm sorry, The Basement, not On the Road. The Basement one more time before this stream ends, and I will not, I promise I won't talk, okay?
Hey you, walking over there like you just don't care about a thing. You turn around and come on back to town. We're waiting for you to apologize for the things you didn't do. Somebody's gotta take the blame. Scapegoat train. Can you feel the pain? Can you feel the way? Can you feel the way I do sometimes when you're outcasted from society? I'm in the basement now. I'm in the basement now. It's inside my mind. I'm doing heavy time. I don't want to rhyme, but I can't help myself. I need someone else to help me with this song. No, I can do it all by myself. I can do it all on. I can do it all by myself now. I'm a loner, daddy. I'm a rebel, daddy. I'm Pee Wee Herman's mentor. Babe, in the basement now. Got in here somehow. Locked in here somehow. In the basement now. I'm in the basement now. Locked in here somehow. Can you find the key inside my mind of reality? Mind of reality. Throw away the key to the basement in my mind. I'm just doing some hard time. Doing some hard time. Prisoner in my own mind. Lost in reality.
No, I'm not going to give up. Okay, if you like what you see here, guys, please give me a follow. But only happened for 3 seconds. Might be with my cell phone. That's okay. That's okay. Look, we're getting some good viewership tonight. I'm telling you, this is great. This is not unusual. I'm fucking awesome. Okay, that's what it is. But I'm definitely gonna not glass this one. Cheers. Okay. So, I think we're going to take Flockwin's advice right now and do some didgeridoo real quick. Okay, we got the didge. Big old fat didge. Big fat didge here. It's really cool. It's got some girth to it. It's big. It's definitely big. Love this thing. Really do. It's great. Okay. So we're gonna play this didge, and we're gonna play it to In the Basement. Wait, is that what you're thinking? Right? Don't know. Was it Discovery or this song? Somebody help me out here. Oh yeah, it was this song for sure. Okay. I kind of got sucked into the basement for a minute. Okay, so what do we want to do the dig on? We want to do the dig on. We want to do that dig on. I love you, dig. Let's put it on the bass bus or guitar bus. Let's put it on the guitar bus. Hey! Oh, gotta turn on the good old phantom power. Yeah! Howdy-yee-haw! Alright. Oh, we gotta give this track, we gotta give it some verb. Let's just drag a verb over here. I said, let's just drag a verb over here. Hello. Okay, so what do you guys think? Little dig. That looks like a Cheerio. A quantum Cheerio. This is like a Cheerio in different dimensions. And in one dimension it's Cheerio, and the other one it's wood. Fucking elliptic, eucalyptus. Okay? Yeah, I gotta get my whole fucking panel thing going. Like my About Me section, I'm looking at my page, I'm like, man, I gotta get that going. Okay, I gotta throw on these fucking headphones. This thing's so heavy, by the way. So we might have to do like... maybe I should put the like microphone down low. Hello. Let's see. Whoa, boy, it's heavy. Thanks, Flockwind, for making me lift shit. Oh my God, it's killing my back. Great. Got to make microphone changes. Okay. Thanks, Flockwind. All right. Let's see. Good thing we have this thing, which is made by Latch Lake. So this is a Latch Lake mic stand. It's only about $400, guys, for a mic stand. But when you buy a $5,000 ribbon microphone, you need a $400 mic stand for it, for sure. Not because, like a Neumann U87, I'll run off the cheapest mic stand. That's fine. That microphone's kind of light. But this motherfucker is heavy as fuck. Alright? It's like fucking 5-pound microphone. So what we got to do here is adjust it. I want this to be low so I don't have to fucking work like some asshole. Boom. Real low. Like down on the ground low. Okay. That way I can play my didgeridoo. Sounds like an airy fart, like you had too many fucking chimichurri and too much chimichurri and too much burritos and too much garlic and just too much like bright flavors in general. You ate, you know, chicken masala, something, and then you had a few IPAs. That's what that sounded like one of those IPA farts. So what we got to do here, I wonder if this little guitar stand will help me. Shall it? Charlotte. There we go. Now remember, this mic stand isn't going to block those low frequencies that I want. So, nice mic. Lard and Sprout! Lard and Sprout! Give it up for Lard and Sprout! Lard and Sprout! Give it up for Lard and Sprout! Ooh, 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 ooh! Lard and Sprout! Lard and Sprout! No! Yeah, Lard and Sprout! Thank God he saved me. Lard and Sprout in the house. We're recording. Nice mic. Thank you. I am to please. All right, Lard and Sprout. Yeah! We got Lard and Sprout in the house, guys. Okay, it's a big deal when Lard and Sprout's here. All right. Lard and Sprout. Yeah! Lard and Sprout. Beer. Flockwind, are you having a beer? Cheers, buddy. Oh, the Flockwind. All right. So we're going to do this. We're going to do some vocal. We're going to do some. We're going to do some didgeridoo on this song. But if you look at it, it's not going to sound like it yet. We're going to change the pitch. Because this didgeridoo, like all didgeridoos, are only in one key. So this one's in the key of E, or no. If this was an E, I think it's an E. I should put a tuner on this. Let's put a tuner on it. Let's see where this fucking thing is at. Okay. Tuner. It's not a tuner. It's a tuner. No, it's not a tuner. It's not a tuner. It's not a tuner. I was walking along and I met a tuner. All right, let's see what the key this thing is. I think it's an E. Let's look at the tuner here and check it out. I think it's an E. It's an E. So that's a bad thing. So we're gonna have to change the pitch. But well, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Hello. Thought he was a friend. Who knows how? Who knows when? I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's just see it. Let's just see what that works before wasting my breath. Sorry, Emmett. Sorry. You deserved it, though. Okay? No, you don't deserve it. No, that's not the way it should. No. Okay. So So let's just see how this would sound. Didgeridoo is a great idea. I wasn't even considering it until Flockwind fucking came to town. All right, let's check it out. Let's change the tuning on this. Not tuning. Let's transpose it. Bum, bum, bum. I'm thinking 2. Maybe 2 semitones higher. Let's try it. It's very close. What was that? That was a little, sound like a fucking digital pop. That wasn't cool. There we go. That's what we want. Let's see. Okay. Let's try it here. Okay, let's try that.
Who knows how? Who knows?
Let's see. Let's see.
As a killer rise, as a killer rise, as a killer rise, killer rise, killer rise. 2 dimes and a 10.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting.
2 dimes and a 10. Everything to 2 dimes and a 10. Everything to hide. It's on the road again.
You might be on something here.
2 dimes and a 10. Everything to hide. He's on the road again. On the road again. Tell us where you've been.
Yeah, I think it's going to work. Let's just try the EQ and take some of that low end out. But that, I mean, come on, right? That's fucking tribal. Dude, it's fucking deep and evil. And we got to make it as deep and evil as we can.
2 dimes.
Boom, we just cut that low end out. It's just the didgeridoo is an omniscient type of instrument, you know? So when you're recording a didgeridoo, which this song already has a lot of low end, has a lot of bass, I just want that fucking raspiness, if that makes any sense, of the didgeridoo. You know, I just want the wow, that fucking that almost like cutoff filter, natural cutoff filter that the didgeridoo does. Well, obviously my mouth does through that pipe. You know what I mean? But 2 times and a 10. Everything. Although I can do more. But thank you, Flockwind. Thank you, Flockwind Featherwing, because that gave me some good ideas. Guys, that gave me ideas here. Let's not keep all of these. Let's get rid of them. We're not done here. I'm going to keep that because it did sound good. But we'll just put it over here for now. And then we're going to we're not even, are we playing at, let's see. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So I want it to sound more didgeridoo on the high end, and that involves my lips, basically. Didgeridoo is one of the hardest instruments to play in life. Like I said, I'm a jack of all trades, a master of none. I fucking suck at everything in life, but I can do it all. Okay? It's true story. True story. You know, jack of all trades, master of none. I guess you would call me a maven. But watch your mouth, huh? Stugats. What's Stugats, huh? I just remember that from like The Godfather or something. We grew up in a fucking Greek family. Jeez. My mom married a Mexican. My mom was Greek. Wanted us to be Greek kids. But she married a Mexican guy. You know, what do you do? And I'm more Mexican than I'm Greek, but then I'm more Greek than I am Mexican. I'm so caught in the crossfires of both, I just don't know what to do with myself. So I'm a Greeksican, as so many people have said. But I am identify with my Mexican side, and I identify with the Greek side. But, then the American side comes in and says, hey, let's record. You fucker. All right. This is a great little tool here. Who farted? Who farted? No farting in the studio! God damn it, you're fired! You're fired! Oh, motherfucker! Come on! What the fuck is wrong with you? Is that American enough for you? Ah! Sometimes when you have the didgeridoo, when you have the floor hitting it, like the reflections from the floor, it fucking rocks, dude. Oh, there we go. It's way better. And it's in the orange zone, like Orange Theory Fitness. I got to do that. So the wow-was almost. It's like a kind of, if I were to do it without this thing in front of my face, it sounds like this. Okay, let's do this. Oh, God, jeez. Emmett. You farted.
On the road, thought he was a friend. Who knows how? Who knows when? As the killer rides, 2 times and a 10. Everything to hide is on the road again. Oh,
I think we got it. I think we got it. We got it. No, you're right. The didgeridoo, for sure. For sure. Thank you for that. Thank you for that input, Flockwin. Thank you. Who said that first? Flockwin? Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that input, Flockwin. Thank you for that. What was that movie? Oh, yeah, Goonies. Thank you, One-Eyed Willie. Thank you. You made my day. Oh, fuck me. I love that movie. Okay, so with this one, transpose it at 2 semitones. Why? Because it seems like that's the thing. Let's see. Holy motherfucking shit. Oh, holy shit. I put a dig on everything. Yeah, you put it on your bread in the morning with fucking butter there, Flockwin? Yeah. You put dig in your cereal instead of bananas? Do you? I mean, what do you do? What do you do? Do you dig it? Show me your digits. Oh man, that's great actually. I can't argue with you on that. I can't even tell you that's disgusting because it's beautiful. It really is. If you put your dig on everything, you know? Putting your dig on everything is sort of saying this is mine, not yours. And it's like double dipping in the salsa bowl. Ah. Yes. Yes, yes, so they say. There are some didgeridoos and some didgeridon'ts. Right. I agree. Wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. But check this out. Didgeridoo. Okay.
2 times and a...
See, that's what I was going for with the dig. Not the so much bass end of the dig, but that wah, wah, wah. It's like that natural cutoff, which is, like I said, this was cut off not using the cutoff filters of an analog device, but the cutoff filter of a pipe, which is a didgeridoo. And I can tell you can achieve this with the PVC pipe. God damn it. I'll show you. Okay? 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 I'm not going to lie here. So I have 2 other didgeridoos here. One is from Pit Squattrone. I bought this off him for $60. He's the didgeridoo master, and he builds his own, and why not buy a piece of wood from somebody for $60 Okay, and the way he created them. He's from Vermont, guys. They got different stuff growing out there in Vermont. Okay, Pitts Quattrone, one of the best didgeridoo players I've ever heard in my life, and I'll tell you right now. My goodness! No! Sorry. I'm a little, oh God. Oh! See, when are they going to make low latency microphone headphones? Huh? When are they going to do that? I'll tell you when. Never! Okay. Anyways, we're back. So this is the PVC pipe version of a didgeridoo. Really easy to play. And it was gifted to me by one of the Punch brothers' younger brothers. That's right. The violinist Mike Witcher, or Gabe Witcher, his two younger brothers gave me this thing. The didgeridoo. We all went to high school together. So, yeah. That's how the Los Angeles Valley is, right? And this thing is still in my possession, and I still play it, and I still love it and find use for it. Okay, so let's listen to what we just did. That was amazing. Fuck my life, that's awesome.
2 times and a 10. 2 times and a 10.
Dude, that is fucking... Let's just try this on a loop. Oh my God, beautiful. Works. Fuck yes. This works. Let's see. Dude, it doesn't matter.
2 times and a 10.
It's fucking great. Let's take the auto. Let's take the crossfades off for now.
2 times and a 10. Everything to hide is on the road again. On the road. As the killer rides.
Fuck. The whore. The whore. For the movie Dracula? The whore. Or was it like Apocalypse Now?
As the killer rides. 2 times and a 10. Everything to hide is on the road again. just where you've been.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh shit! Ah la la la. Oh, I'm glad it didn't spill on my keyboard. If that would have spilled on my keyboard, I'd be screwed and have to spend $200 more. Oh, oh, oh! Congratulations, yo. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. Give it in. Give it in. What I do you? What you gonna do when I talk to you? You won't even know what the taste of glue tastes like. Oh my God, tastes like my shoe, the bottom of my shoe. Oh, woo, tastes like poo. Oh no, glue doesn't taste like poo. Has many flavors that you can savor every night, 'cause it's so right. Glue, 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 glue. We're on a loop, we're on a loop, we're on a loop, we're on a loop, loop, loop. Hoop, hoop, hoop. We're on a loop, we're on a loop. Hoop, hoop, hoop. We're on a, yo. We on a, yo. We on a, yo. We on a loop. Scoop, scoop, scoopity doop. We on a loop, we on a loop. My name is Nick Salcido, faster than a torpedo. Never mess with me when I'm wearing a Speedo, or you go to Judge Ito back in the days, yo. He lived in Simi Valley, that's where the case went. Oh my God, Sally. Yo, Nick Salcido, faster than torpedo. Never mess with me when I'm wearing a Speedo, or you go to Judge Ito dancing with the fishes. How you like that, you little mark-ass bitches? Combat veteran on the edge. Mission went wrong, now we're left for dead. Enemy surrounds, we're in over our heads. The next one you see, pump 'em full of lead. All I see is red, see is dead. A sight so horrific fucks with my head. A recon mission was all they said. The order was basic to prevent bloodshed. Now they came rocking, knocking, knocking, rocking on my front door. Looking for trouble, looking for war. Mercy's what they will implore. They came bursting. May God bless us for all our sins. 'Cause when we fight, no one ever wins. The aftermath is always pain and grim. And the vengeance is taken by our next of kin. Vengeance is taken by the next of kin. Who would have thought that you never win when the vengeance is taken by the next of kin? Looking at my ass crack. You better get the fuck back, bitches. Try to put that stitches on your face like lyrical mace. You don't find a trace. Yo, Nick Sal, Joe of the Willow Tree. We doing hip hop now. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. What you gonna do when your cell phone gets dropped? Oh, I don't know. I gotta turn it in, change the screen, and make myself begin a new set entirely. Hope it's all loud. But I think I saved everything up in the cloud. Oh, yeah, up in the cloud where we can scream out loud for corporate America watching us serious. I'm making nothing doing this shit. Is this legit this? Acting a fool on the internet. Hear me drool. Oh my God. I'm a loop artist. I'm a loop artist. I'm a loop artist. Loop, 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 scoop, scoop, choop, choop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Yippee, loopy, loop, loop. Yoop, loop, loop. Woo! I'm gonna crip walk, tick pop, tick pop, tick drop. Pop, pop. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, okay, okay. Look it out now. Look it out. Look out now. Ooh, we on the road again.
Tell us where you've been. He replies, I only tell my friends. Tell us where you've been. East and west and when.
What about north and south? What you gonna do? Yeah. Get those pancakes up out your mouth. What about north and south? What about those pancakes in your mouth?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. On the road again. On the road again. On the road again. On the road again. Stop trying to pretend. Yeah. 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 Oh.
I can't dance, man. Somebody teach me how to goddamn dance, all right? I need to learn. You spread your germ all over me. Dance, man. Just dance. Just learn how to dance, goddamn it. Just learn. Fuck Facebook too, yo. Okay. Okay. That was just uncalled for. You guys got me staying on here. It's, more than the usual tonight, more than the usual. Thanks for that, guys, by the way. Much appreciated. All right, I'm going to do more quirky dancing styles. Look, if you can teach me how to dance, then these legs can move, okay? But they're going to move nonetheless, all right? I grew up Greek dancing as a kid. Okay. I grew up Greek dancing as a kid, okay? Oh. Those headphones okay? Are you okay, Jim? Jimmy Moo? Oh, jeez. Hey, they're okay. Whew. I wasn't about to do some stupid corporate mistake there, because we don't have any petty cash to pay for extra earphones. Headphones. Whatever the fuck you call those things. Anyways, so my quirky humor aside, That was cool when we added that didgeridoo in there. That's what got me going, okay? Thank you, Flockwind, for that recommendation. God damn. That was a good one. I wouldn't have thought of that unless it was for you. Thank you. We will repeat that throughout the song. What makes me happy, though, tonight is that we did Discovery separately. We did the guitar separately than the vocals. So once we record, like, dude, I'm like tempted. It's Friday, right? It's Friday. How many of y'all are still with me? If you're not with me, but if you're still watching and you don't want to chat, please give me a follow. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to follow me, you sons of bitches. Oh, God. That's 3 IPAs, guys. 3 IPAs from the local brewery. I don't drink anything but local or in the surrounding areas of California. Unless it's tequila. Tequila is not from here. And I would not want to drink tequila from here. I want that shit from the Gabi plant. Anyways. Hello. What are you doing? How you doing? Okay. So, it's Friday night. It's single release night. We're having a good time, though. We are definitely having a blast tonight. With that said, single release night, guys. 4 IPAs? 4 IPAs? What do you think? Only way I'll know is if you comment in the stream, shall I have another IPA? We don't drink often, but I like my Fridays and my Saturdays and my Sundays. No, Sundays are, you got to go back to the gym on Monday morning, so you want your Sundays to be like minimum. But I'm 42 years old, and I like to have me a beer or two every once in a while. I was thinking about, though, like live streaming before live streaming, like actually having a beer once a night before a live stream. Like even if I exercise that day, like just a nice beer, like, you know, to get me going. I don't think you need it to get you going at all, but it's always, you know, like I always just kind of quote my friend Leonard Susskind, who's a quantum physicist, a theoretical physicist, I think. But his work is definitely surrounding black holes. If you look him up on YouTube, you'll find his lectures, and they're really interesting. Okay, but he said you could have a beer before streaming, so why not? So yeah, he said that he has a beer before his speeches, his lectures, just a beer. Kind of like, you know, that's probably why his lectures drag on a little bit, because he's drinking some IPA beforehand. Maybe. I like to know what kind of beer he drinks. But they're still good lectures. I really enjoy his work and all the work that the scientists do. They just do some work that is just like, in and of itself, wisdom filled, you know? So I go to sleep to that shit, you know? It's just the new normal, or it's like the new search for people who are interested in things beyond themselves. And I grew up religious, but not so much anymore. But I can tell you this right now, quantum physics kind of bridged the gap. It really bridged the gap of my understanding. And not only quantum physics, but particle physics. and chemistry and the elementary particles, the table of elements, right? That really got me. So with that said, guys, hey, we're going to stop streaming and we are going to save all this energy and all this momentum for tomorrow morning. We'll be back tomorrow morning for sure. That's like my bread and butter tomorrow morning. It's really, Saturdays are drum days. Tomorrow will be a drum day for the most part, but we might stream for a long time tomorrow. So on Tuesday we streamed for like what, almost 5 hours. You know, so the schedule's been kind of hectic this week. The reason for that was because of computers. So right now we're running fine. Everything's going fine. We've had no issues. Even when recording happened, we had like minimal issues. I can tell through the stream there was some crackling and stuff that occurred intermittently, not throughout the entire stream, but like just came and went. So I don't know what to do about that, but I'm certain that it was not on my end, at least at this point, you know. And there's a good balance. We did this all on the one computer. Before we tried two computers, and we were asking friends all over about their two computer setup and stuff. And we were looking at, like, we tried using the Mac Mini, the base model with the 8 gigabytes of RAM and the 256 gigabytes of storage. And the base model just did not function. It definitely ran OBS with one camera at about 15% CPU. But right now I'm running a 10-year-old Mac, 32 gigabytes of RAM, Xeon processor, so the first generation of that processor, 1 terabyte of hard drive, and I'm running Studio One and recording through 16 channels and pushing everything out into outputs 1 and 2 or inputs 1 and 2 into OBS, which can only read that, or the loopback software can only read that. So what we've created here under those conditions has been great, you know, on one computer. And the next step, which will probably be next week, will be the PC approach to this. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, because we're going to do it. We're going to buy a PC, and my goal is to stream onto the PC. Good night, Flockwind. I'm about to head out too, so you have a good night there, buddy, and I hope you have some sweet dreams. So like Flockwind, by the way, is a buddy of mine that recorded an album. Good night, y'all. Good night, Laggy Haggy. We will talk to you guys tomorrow morning, I hope. If you don't have a moment, or if you're drinking coffee, come check me out tomorrow morning. I'll be here. Okay? I'll try to get it out as early as possible. I've done enough sleeping in. But good night. And all right, you'll be there. Good. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm glad you guys stuck around. And I'm glad I can entertain you guys, not just for sticking around's sake. I hope I can give you something out of all this. I really do. I really hope that you were entertained and that your ideas came through, like the didgeridoo, which came through. And it really made this song what it was, what it is, okay? So with that said, we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. This was a great Friday night stream. I'm very excited now. I'm going to go watch Succession. Bye.